Well, everybody, I am just a little north of Lebanon, I believe. This is the rest stop up here off the side of northbound 65. Got the good old selfie stick here, get it in the frame. Playing Valparaiso tonight and Valparaiso again tomorrow night, two different venues. Hosting the open mic at Front Porch Music, one of my favorite little independent music stores here in the state of Indiana. Vincent Yetzko is joining me. I think you've seen him in a couple of videos before. We're going to try to get into Chicago tomorrow, do a little bit of playing around up there. And I just thought that it'd be kind of cool to take you around for the ride. I got windmill country to go through here in a little bit. That's going to be kind of cool. And so yeah, this is just a quick stop, and I thought I'd try to vlog all this. Shooting with my phone, it's been a little windy. Hopefully there's not too much rumble. Either that or I could fix that in post. Already thinking like a vlogger. Really pretty out here though. Gorgeous day to be traveling. Well, we are now at Fair Oaks Farms, or I should say I am. You're just along with me. I'm traveling alone this trip. This is a place that I only get to go when I'm playing through this region. And I think I've only been here just a handful of times. Last time I played this region, I was sliding through really early in the morning and they weren't even open yet, so I'm pretty excited about this. They make their cheese and their ice cream and their chocolate right here on site. I don't have time to go for the dairy farm tour, unfortunately. I never have gone on that. I guess they kind of take you almost like on some sort of dairy safari. Seems like a lot of fun, but they do have some really great product here, and it is a good chance for me to get off the road. Got about another hour to drive, and well, frankly, I'm a little bit munchy, so we're gonna go in and see what we can get at this place. I'd call that successful. That is their classic grilled cheese. It's cheddar cheese and all the fixings. Yeah, pretty excited about that. Let's turn this camera around. Oh, there's a John Deere Gator going by. Groundskeepers. Takes a lot to keep something like this up. Back to Mama Fratelli, the old reliable touring vehicle. We're going through the parking lot now. I am excited about this grilled cheese sandwich. Oh my goodness. I know I'm gonna be in the doghouse when my wife sees this. But that's okay, I'll bring her chocolate home. Next stop through here, which will be probably Saturday afternoon on my way home. Oh boy, I'm excited. at the venue. You might notice that all the equipment is in a different vehicle. I went to Chesterton, Indiana, where I'm staying tonight, and dropped off all the heavy PA gear. Vincent is inside. I think he's trying to get him to unlock the basement for the venue tonight. It's a pretty cool place. I'll have to take you around here once we get loaded in. This is Front Porch Music, and that little door down there, that's the venue. Valparaiso, Indiana. I haven't been here for a little bit, but it's good to be back. Anyway, we're gonna load in. I'll catch up with you in a minute. And we are loaded into the venue. We haven't been over here in a while. This has been a couple of years into running. Vincent hiding back there. Turn the camera around here a minute. Yeah, it's good to be back at Front Porch. We got stuff to do. I do. I have to restring this banjo. Let me turn this camera around and show you the rest of the room. Hang on. Alright, I'll give you a little bit of a rundown of the venue. Here is the legendary Front Porch Music stage, and kind of give you a good pan of the room. There's not very good light back here. This is a sound booth back here. Snack bar. It's good to be back at Front Porch Music. I've got to restring this banjo before we go live tonight. And I got to get all these guitars up on stands and on the stage. So I will be busy for the next little bit. But it's good to be back. You might be wondering why it's called Front Porch Music. And that's because it really is a guitar shop. Look at that seagull over there. If I could get the color right, that's a beautiful blue finish. And of course there's some Martins and Taylors and other seagulls. Try to show you this one here. Yeah. Inlay, that's alright. And of course they've got guitars for every budget. And we got some press over here, accessories. I kind of like that wall of picks, isn't that neat? Electric guitars. There we go. Some Indie Customs. There's a BC Rich bass. Yeah, there are some fun things. Orange amps. Even something for people who like to hang out with musicians. We are waiting on the train to Chicago. We're going to go to Chicago Music Exchange. Vincent's over here. We're going to play a bunch of instruments we probably can't afford, and hopefully eat some good food and have a good time, and experience the city a little bit before we head back to Indiana and play the show tonight. Sorry I didn't get any video last night. Got pretty busy running sound and trying to wrangle musicians, and I just didn't get any performance videos. We'll try to get some tonight. Should precede this eventually in this journal entry. That's enough walking. Let's hire an Uber. Of course, the town's hopping right about this time as everybody's trying to get to work. It's a little after 9 a.m. We're gonna get over to the general vicinity of where we're headed and then get some breakfast. Vincent chartered the, yeah, he's over here. He chartered the Uber. Of course, I left my selfie stick in Chesterton because I didn't want to be that goof. But I'm the goof out here holding a smartphone taking video, so here we go. Dinkle's Bakery right across the street from Chicago Music Exchange. In all my days as a commercial baker, I never did anything this detailed or exact. They do good work here. Look at that. Look at all the toys. I'll take one of these, one of these, one of these, one of these. Waterloo Jumbo King and Rosewood, just played that. Some Huss Dalton offerings, Santa Cruz. They go all the way to the ceiling. Some great stuff from the folks at Breed Love. They have 3 of those new Gretsch models in stock. Vincent's over there playing that 12 string. Poor boy can't help himself. And some nylon string offerings that are pretty cool. Banjo for people who can't play banjo. Yeah, I got a few things here. Tacoma Papoose sitting over there in the corner looking right lonely. Alright, so we're at Chicago Music Exchange looking around at things. Time to get back to playing. Gretsch guitars. Ooh. Things that get really loud and twangy very quickly. Got a stock of Nash guitars and Reverend, and there's some Duesenbergs, Gibson Hollow Body Central, some old Silvertones and Harmonies. Very cool. All these nice 335s, 345s. Some Lucille's, definitely getting kind of a rockabilly vibe off of some of the stuff in here. A few other more off the wall offerings from companies like Guild. Some Dan Electro. Some Epiphones, gotta have those.
Mama tried to raise me better, but her pleading night and night gotta be lonely and blame, 'cause Mama tried.
This is the part of the movie they don't show you. All the gear loaded in the Yetsko van. We just played pretty rough, high energy show. I shouldn't say rough, it was a great show. But it was a lot of work. A lot of energy goes into putting on a show like we just did. We had a great audience. Unfortunately, all the camera batteries died and this thing was run out of memory, so I don't think we got any footage of it except for maybe sound check. Hey Vincent.
How we doing?
I'll stitch all this together. Tomorrow morning we're going to play the, is it the Chesterton?
European market.
European market. So we'll see how that goes. See how everybody likes our flavor of roots and Americana bluegrass. Somebody's out a couple doors down from the venue. Sounds like really hitting it hard, so I think we got to go out there and pay our respects to the band next door. Maybe we can find some dinner, because we did a lot of walking and a lot of work, so I'm hungry again. So we'll see you at the next stop.
Great night.
Well, there's only so many times you can listen to Margaritaville, and the local band was hitting it hard, but we couldn't find a place to sit down if we tried to get in there. So we're at Figure 8 Brewing Company. I am having a root beer. I guess this is what you consider a northern root beer. My friend and hero Tom Bresch likes to drink margaritas out of a fishbowl. I guess this is sort of like an urn of root beer or something. This is, I don't know, there's almost a growler's worth of root beer in this thing. Vincent is on his phone, as usual. And I don't know if we can even clear the music that's playing over the speakers, but I'd call tonight a success. We've had a good time. But it is definitely time for that grubbage to get here, and time for us to chow down and go home. Good night, everybody. Photobomb.
Photobomb.
Yeah. So the plan was to play guitar and fiddle and perform some of the good old American hillbilly music out here in Chesterton, Indiana at their farmers market. And no sooner had we dropped our cases, we were informed that we were allowed to stay, but we were not allowed to collect any kind of tip jar money. Now, boys and girls, remember, people die of exposure. It just kind of cracks me up. The farmers market director, hereby shall be referred to as the Czar, is perfectly fine with people selling cheap Chinese goods and their Chinese-made Easy Up. But performing artists are a nuisance. Meanwhile, the guy blaring covers through a battery-powered PA system with his drums and backing tracks is perfectly acceptable, because he paid a booth fee. So, yeah. Alright, well, God bless America. We're out of here. Well, I feel like a little bit of a failed vlogger. We didn't really get any performance footage this trip. I was kind of hoping to splice that into the storyline. But I was either playing in too dark of a room to get anything, or just ran out of battery and memory space on this device. So here I am, I'm back at Fair Oaks, where I was Thursday afternoon. It's now Saturday afternoon. I'm driving home. Been on the road for about an hour and a half. I took back roads because I just really didn't feel like interstate. But, you know, getting shut down at the farmer's market. I was hoping to shoot some stuff there. that didn't happen. It's too windy here. I think that there'd just be so much rumble from the wind that that's not going to really work for us. So maybe I can shoot something on my front porch. I was really hoping to catch a few of these songs. Oh, there's a truck going by. Oh well. It's called production value out here in the field, right? Nice trailer he had. I wish I had that. But it's time to get a snack over at Fair Oaks. And maybe then we can just meet back up when I'm home. I'm gonna be doing a lot more video from now on. I've just decided that I'm not gonna let my lack of technology hold me back. I've got stuff that's perfectly capable, and this trip taught me that I just needed to make things and stop making excuses for not making things. So here we go. This is, I think, the final entry here. I'll talk to everybody in a few days, I hope. Have a good one. Bye.